Peace and power. We're back live with Radio. We got the brothers, Mind Right Radio, Juice Metaphysicals, Robert Cole, man. Alright, you know, Spiritual Kojo Lee, Info Keith. We just out here dropping jewels, and this is like, man, I wish y'all could have heard the jewels drop during the breaks. Like, we just need to compose all the the breaks, all the stuff that happened during the breaks. I'm getting charged, and I think that kind of taps into one of the solutions that we were bringing up. Like, you know, identify energies. I'm not even gonna say people, energies, because it may not be a person. It may be a tree. It may be the water. It may be the sun. It may be your baby. You know, identify energies that you identify that recharge you. That because we need that. Our bodies need recharging, and it's not just through food. It's not just through exercise. Sometimes it's literally through being in the presence of like minds, like energies, and in a healing space. I think that's really important, and it'll definitely create much space from the possibility of you being a vampire or a zombie spiritually. And I just wanted to share that. You know, that's one of my solutions. Have people in your life, identify people in your life, or entities, or spaces, or scenes in your life that charge you. They bring you back up, and make sure that you make time, ritual time, to create space. I'm not gonna say time. Create the space to be there, to be in that moment, to be there. Now it's not optional, unless you want to be a zombie or a vampire. Then it's optional.
It's real.
It's real.
I got a couple of solutions. So,
of course.
First, turn off the TV.
Yeah.
That's the first thing that you can do, because a lot of the stuff they use the television to program you. That's why it's called television programming.
Tell lie,
vision. Or tell a vision.
Tell lies to your vision.
Yeah, exactly. They programming you.
Channeling energy.
Through commercials.
Channels.
Yeah, channels, exactly. But they're programming you using the TV. It's like, why do so many people have a negative, connotation or thought when they think of, African Americans? And it's because they have been programmed to believe that. It's like, most of them have never encountered a bad African American in life, but
right.
because they see it on TV, oh, we all bad, or all Muslims are terrorists. Right. That's what they've been programmed to think. So turn off the TV, first of all. Second of all, is study. Like, read. A lot of people don't read. Like, it was the movie, what was that? Not the corporation, it was, well, anyway, they were just saying that a lot of people don't read books.
The Network.
The Network.
Woo!
Yeah, The Network. That's a real powerful movie that came out in the 70s. But
1976.
Giving out the statistics of, how people don't read books, they don't read newspapers, any of that. They just watch TV, and they believe that TV is reality when it's not. Right. People watch TV to escape from reality, and then they start living through what they were seeing on TV, and that's not real. The real life is when you turn the TV off.
Yes.
So that's just some of my solutions.
Basically, whoever listens to this show is not zombies. You know what I'm saying?
Or maybe this is they treatment. Maybe somebody prescribed them. But they you never know. Some
a 2-hour dosage of radio. Call him tomorrow.
Tuesday. What comes on Tuesday night? What show comes on that? Well, we don't watch TV.
Readyo.
We don't know. But basically, whoever's listening, and definitely everyone that's on the panel, we're not zombies at all. When you become spiritually awake, when you discover your soul's purpose, when you have that urge that you're a lot greater than what society told you were, when just certain things about you that you're starting to recognize, and it's starting to come to light, that's how you can know you're definitely getting away from that zombie program, that zombie mentality, that robotic mentality. So basically anyone who has the urge just to become better, to know that there's a life beyond this so-called matrix we live in. If you're out here looking for the truth, you're definitely not a zombie. Because zombies, they'll protect the system. They'll find a way to basically do whatever they can to fight for the system. We're out here trying to break the system. You know what I'm saying? So basically, once you become spiritually awakened, that's one of the solutions to basically just a self-urge. You'll know anybody who's a truth seeker, anybody who feel like they're just more to this life than just going to work, paying bills, getting married, going to church. You know what I'm saying? Till you die, when you know that your purpose is divine, and then that's when you definitely ascend into godhood, and you'll come out that zombie mentality. Because like I said, we're all born gods. It's because of the society we live in, we're programmed to be less. You know what I'm saying? So one of the solutions, like the guy keeps said, no TV. Once again, I can watch TV, it don't bother me. I can listen to some of the most mundane rap songs, it wouldn't bother me, but I understand that everyone's not at that level. So it's called knowledge of self. So you got to worry about yourself and know about yourself, and not what anybody else go through. So if turn off the radio as well, that'll help. Go outside, you know what I'm saying? Get with nature. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Get out the house, like you know what I'm saying? Go out there with nature. Just feel the breeze, feel the wind, look at the sun. You know what I'm saying? Just go look at some water, look at the animals. You know, just get out this matrix mentality, this system mentality, and and basically just do things that resonates with your spirit. That's how you know you're coming out that zombie stage, when you basically do things that resonate with your spirit, and you become spiritually awakened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I agree with all that. You know, as far as the nature part go, I say, you know, when you see yourself around a lot of like straight lines or paper and windows and doors, like you're around male energy, like man energy, not feminine energy. So I say nurture. You need nurture to get over this, and nurture again, wordplay. But I really feel like a big vital part of it is understanding how to deal with family members, because I think from personal experience, it can be difficult when let's say you have escaped the traps of being a vampire or a zombie, and now your significant others around you are still doing the same thing. So I wanted to touch on that for a moment. Like for zombies, I really feel like because they're kind of more passive, so to speak, unless they're defending the matrix, you really just got to be compassionate and be empathetic and realize, you know, there was a point in time in your life where you didn't have the right prescription to get to the right destination where you're trying to go. Or right now you might be working on something that you can't figure out, and just try to use that state of mind, realizing I'm still working on this, and so they're working on this. And even though you may want to judge it and say they're less than you or their situation is done because you've already overcome, you got to humble yourself and realize that's not the case. Outside of, like, if it's a really good friend and y'all just falling out because you're trying to hit them with information, just let them do their thing. If y'all meant to be, if any person is meant to be in your life, they're going to be in your life. It's not even about trying to, I'm afraid I might lose this person. That's not how this game works. We're living in it. If somebody has to be in your life, they're going to be in your life, because again, once you start realizing what this really is and how much control you really don't have, then you realize that certain things are just as it is. Like the wind is going to blow and you're not going to stop it. You're not. As far as zombies go, as far as vampires go, it's a little different, because, you know, they're a little more aggressive, and really I feel like it's just finding creative ways to channel their energy towards a resource. If they have questions, like, don't get into the habit of answering their questions all the time. If they're coming around you wanting just to talk, and there's nothing coming out of it, like, cut them off and say, look, I got something to do, or I value my life. Let them know, like, be the example that you want them to be. Say, listen, I got stuff to do in my life, and, you know, I gotta go. And over time, they either find somebody else, or they may look at you as a role model and say, you know what, so-and-so always got their stuff straight, because they always on point. They always got something to do. So maybe I should have something to do. So I I really want to leave it with just understand that it's not always about you not being a zombie or a vampire, but people around you. And you know, it's important that we get out in nature and we get away from. One last point is a lot of time people consider things as their comfort zone. Oh, I did this when I was little. It's my comfort zone. You got to get away from that. Like, your comfort zone isn't really a comfort zone. Really, I call it. It's a familiarity zone. And when you become too familiar with things that make you uncomfortable, but then you call it comfortable, you got this weird battle in your mind going on. And you got to realize, get outside your comfort zone, try some different things. And just doing different things will open up different challenges in your mind. And then you'll get in, one of them will lead to that antenna, and then you can tune on different vibrations. So
kind of like
thank you.
Kind of like that the seed that just want to stay in the shed. Stay in the shed. I'm comfortable. Never break. You know, never break through. And actually, I kind of thought about that because I saw one of our whoever posted that picture of the plant sparked in my mind on the message board. Shout out to whoever that was. Sorry, I didn't remember the name. Go ahead, bro.
Oh, well, my message to everybody tonight, you know, along with everything that everybody else said, I completely agree with them. TV, turn it off. Read, turn off the radio. I want to just say that, thanks to Keith and everybody here at Urban Nation, you know what I'm saying? And all I want people to try this one thing, and that's to, when you get up in the morning, try before you even open your eyes, just say thank you. Thank you for another day, to the universe, the ancestors, your grandparents, whoever. Just say thank you, and say thank you for another day to learn, to grow, and to become more enlightened. And I promise you that will change your life. If you do that every day, I promise you it will change your life. So that's my message to everybody. Also, check out thirdeyeactivation.com. You know what I'm saying? Check us out on Facebook, Robert Cole, Juice Metaphysical Meyers. Our community page, Enlightened Metaphysical Melanated Souls. The family, Team Enlightenment. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I mean, like, the information's out there. So, just peace and love.
Shout out to the God S. Ali Meyers and the goddess Sunshine.
Peace to the gods.
Rock with them. Definitely the hosts and, you know, the voice of Mind Right Radio. So a lot of these things wouldn't be possible without them. So definitely want to give a shout out to them.
Definitely.
So
if I can real quick, shout out to my special grandmother who's a transition. This is day 7. Since we'll be celebrating her life this Saturday. So I just want to give a special shout out to a very special woman in our family. She lived to be 95 years old. So she's seen a whole lot. Born in 1919, which, you know, we know about the summer of 1919, what they were trying to do to us back then. So she's been around the block, and I just want to say, gracious to have you. Powerful woman. Ashe.
And shout out to y'all for having us, man.
Thank you.
First of all, shout out to y'all, man. Just to be able to be on this platform, it's a blessing. We definitely humble, and we definitely appreciate y'all to even invite us to even share our thoughts. So, man, like, big ups to y'all, big ups to Urban Radio and what y'all doing, man. Like, we need more of this, and like I tell anybody, anytime our people's doing things, I support them 100% because we need more of us supporting our own. So,
no doubt.
Thank you.
And so as y'all can see, we had a jam pack. So we went over a little bit, but y'all already knew what it was gonna be. So I gotta share my words before we go. We got a lot of people to thank. Some of y'all already did that, and so just reflect on. Hopefully the people that Marval. Hopefully you got some, and the people on the message board got some solutions out of what the brothers are sharing. And one of the things another action step aside from recharging, finding places to making the space to creating the space to recharge yourself, remembering that it's either zombie or vampire or self-sufficiency, and finding ways to nurture their energy and protect your frequency, respecting that. You said something about the most powerful words was "I love you," and the most powerful 3 words, and to me the most powerful 2 words are "I am." And so, as you get up and you say thankful, you say you're thankful. remember that the two most powerful words is I am, and whatever you say after that is true. Whatever you say after that is true, and it's manifesting as you say it. And so I wanted to share that. Check out the movie Network. Check out the movie the clip from Green Lantern about Will.
They live.
The Matrix, all three, and the Animatrix. Check them out. This is homework. Make a vision board. For real. Make a vision board. I started that process. Been doing it for a while now, but started that process for this year. It's never too late. Make a vision board, and it will keep you from being that zombie, that vampire, because you have a will to make that, to see that through. And so that's real. And there's the last thing I wanted to say about action steps and solutions is that there's I don't know where I can't remember where to find it. I'm sure it's on the internet somewhere, but there is a list of frequencies from 0 to Christ consciousness, and it's based on emotions that you put out there. And one of the things that we talk about being a vampire is the energy of complaint, and it was less than fear. So I wanted to definitely share that information. Shout out to T-Folk, shout out to Weekend Warriors, shout out to Team Hotep, shout out to Mind Right Radio, shout out to Tanya Williams, holding us down every Saturday morning with our workout. Y'all see us over here. Cardio class only $5. Only $5. Conscious Community Cooperative, shout out to Third Eye Activation. We talked about that. Urban Nation Radio, our team, Jason, Dula D, and Big Daddy back there. Appreciate you. Shout out to Dr. B Serious, who'll be tuning into with us in 2 weeks. So stay tuned for that. That's going to be a very powerful show. Of course, every show is powerful. So tune in. We'll be bringing him along with a larger team from the Detroit area, bringing him back here. And so that's pretty much it. This is Urban Nation Radio, your emergency preparation.
Just one quick
station.
Thing. A lot of people want to learn how to decalcify the pineal gland, which is a solution to this stuff too. Just eat some fruit and vegetables, man. Like that's it. Like just eating fruit and vegetables, like organic. Just eat them often, early.
There you go. And so, like I said, the foundation of a king playing in the background. Always. I know y'all gonna be like, where them tracks at? Exclusive. It's exclusive. So shout out to everybody again. See y'all back next Tuesday. Radio, Urban Nation Radio. Peace and power.